Welcome back to Catch a Gaming. It is Lee here, Bacon Soldier 76, and this is Recon Breakpoint. Now, this video is going to be about the Paladin 9 SNR. Now, there's been a lot of complaints with regards to the weakness of the Paladin 9 and that it's not living up to its expectations. So, what we're going to do, we're going to take a few troops out, have a shot at some helicopters, and see how well this weapon gets on. See, now that's a wolf. 2 shots there for the wolf. Reload quickly. Come on, come on. As you can see there, 2 shots for a sniper rifle. Now I know it wasn't a headshot, but there you go. That goes to show that it is relatively underpowered. Taking out troops, and we aren't that far away. Probably about 100 metres or so. Let's have a look with the drone. Not even that, 80 metres. So, even these guys that were running up the hill here, 2 rounds for each one. Now, what we'll do, we'll go into the loadout and we'll have a look at the stats of the weapon, see its calibre and stuff like that. And try and get our heads around why perhaps this is underpowered. So what we'll do, we'll go to the loadout page, we'll have a look at the weapon, and then we'll go off and we'll have a shot at a heavy, see what it's like at taking out a heavy and troops on the move. Right, this is the Paladin 9 SNR on the loadout page. Now we've got the standard barrel. If we have, you can have an option of putting a short barrel on. But it's a sniper rifle, so you want it to be as accurate as you can. So we've got the longer barrel on there. Now I appreciate that a suppressor is going to reduce the power somewhat, so we'll do some shots with and without that as well. Looking at the stats on the left hand side, it's supposed to be fairly accurate. So far it has been to the 3 troops I've just taken out. Handling not so great. Range very good range. Mobility is kind of middle of the road there. And it doesn't have a lot of recoil. Stopping power 132, 5-round magazine. You can't change that, unfortunately. And it's a get my words out. It's a 338 high velocity round, so it should be able to take out a troop with 1 shot. You look across the range of other sniper rifles and DMRs, you'll get 1 shot that will take out, even with the suppressor fitted. So really the suppressor shouldn't make any difference. This is a high powered round that should be able to take out troops with 1 round. So the magazine change time of 3.25 seconds. And this is Sarah's signature rifle, highly accurate and silent. Yeah, it's about all it's got going for it at the moment. And as you can see, this is a Mark III, so it's maxed out completely. Right, let's go off and we'll have a shoot at a heavy, like I said earlier. We'll have a shoot at a heavy and some troops on the move. And see how well we get on. There's 2 more troops. Let's have a body shot on this one. Yeah, he's taking him out. Yeah, and again, body shots. They're not that far away, but body shots on normal troops seem to be quite effective. Right, here we have a heavy. Let's see. 1 shot. So it's the same with pretty much most sniper rifles and DMRs. You shoot him once to get his helmet off, and then shoot him again to get that clear shot in the head. So again, 1 shot clear of taking him out isn't going to work, because there's another one down here somewhere. Oh, he's just out of sight. So let's find some trucks or jeeps and that to shoot at and see how well it does against those. So we've done a few troops. We've done a heavy, some wolves, normal troops, stuff like that. So before we move on to the helicopters or helicopter, in front I've got one of the standard vehicles. So I'm going to take a few shots at it and see how many rounds it takes to take out this vehicle. So let's see. Let's shoot at the engine block then. It's a bit annoying as well that you can't have any more than 5-round magazine. It's very annoying. One went over the bonnet there, so we're 9 rounds in so far. 10. $14 rounds hit so far out of 15. $19 rounds. It's not even smoking. This is ridiculous. $24 rounds. How did that one shoot over again? 25 rounds. 24 rounds. This is pretty lame. I mean, we're sort of pressing 29 rounds now. You can see the bullet holes in the bonnet or the side panel. 34 rounds. $49 rounds. Right, let's put the drone up and have a look. This thing, it isn't even smoking, and you look at all those bullet holes. Let's just check. No, not even smoking. That's pretty shite. Right, let's keep going. I've lost count now with the amount of rounds, but it was 49, I think, the last I checked. $54. $59. $64 rounds. Okay, I'm going to finish this mag and I'm going to call it, because this is just ridiculous. 70 rounds plus there, I think, and it's not even smoking. That is ridiculous. You could, and that's a high velocity. It's quite a big round to be going into that, and it's not even smoking. So that's a disappointment again. It just goes to show that the Paladin 9 SNR is pretty weak. Unless you get headshots every time, you're not going to take troops out with one shot unless you're closer range. And they're not walls. At walls, you're 2 shots, body shots, a headshot if you're lucky. But yeah, what we'll do then, we'll go off and we'll take some shots at a helicopter, and we'll see how it does against a helicopter. One thing I've just discovered with the SNR, the Paladin 9 rather, is that you can't actually take the suppressor off, so you're kind of stuck with it. So let's see whether one round will take out one of these troops on its own. We're only 45 metres away, so let's see. So at 45 metres, which is fairly close range for a sniper rifle, one shot through the chest is taking these boys out. At 80 metres, really, you should be taking out troops, regardless of whether they're walls or not. You should be able to take them out fairly easily. So there we are. That goes to show that at close range, 45 metres, you should be able to take out a standard troop, but you should be able to take out walls as well. And I'm sure with some of the other sniper rifles and DMRs, you probably would. So in the distance here you can see that we've got 2 helicopters. So I was going to do with and without suppressor, but you can't take the suppressor off of this, so we're just going to go with 1 helo, and we'll see how many rounds it takes for this weapon to take out a helicopter. And I've picked the strongest armoured helicopter of all to see whether or how many rounds it will take for the Paladin 9 to take it out. So let's move off to a distance, and then we'll take some shots. We are at 400 metres now. This should be well within the range of the Paladin 9. So let's just take 1 round, see whether we hit target. Just a little off, let's aim higher. There we go, so that's 1 round. So let's change mag then. So 1 round so far. 2, 3, 4. 5 rounds so far, 6 rounds. It's 11 rounds so far. What we'll do when we finish this clip, we'll send the drone over and we'll just have a look and see exactly where we are. Because my aim's not shifted at all, so let's put the drone up and see how well this has been shooting, see exactly where the rounds have been falling. So it's not too bad. I mean, they're fairly scattered out, but I mean, over that distance, you know, they're all fairly central to where we've been aiming. Oh, let's carry on then. So it's been, what, 16 rounds so far? That was a bit low, that one. We could be here forever. I mean, this helicopter, as I say, this helicopter's quite well armoured, but we're coming up for 26 rounds so far. And you'd expect a 338 to be able to take this out quite well, fairly quickly. And we're hitting pretty much in the same place all the time. There might be the odd rifle, the odd round dropping every now and then. I think we're coming up to 31 rounds now. It's not even smoking. I'm going to keep going because I'm curious. So it's like 36 rounds. Oh, this is pretty poor. You'd think that a high velocity round like this would have taken out a helicopter already. 41 rounds. It's still not smoking. Well, let's put the drone up and just have one last look. I think we'll be here forever. I'll probably end up going for about 100 rounds. Where we've got rounds dropping all over the place here. You see, just on the rotor there. One on the canopy. And then the rest all around the engine area, as you can see just there. And around the engine. And the side panels. So we're putting shed loads of rounds down, and it's not even making that much. I know this is the most heavily armoured helicopter, but I didn't think that it would be like, however, 40 odd rounds to take this out, and it still hasn't budged. So I'm not going to carry on. It's quite obvious that this is quite a weak weapon when it comes to taking out vehicles or helicopters. Like I say, we'll be here forever. But thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed what I've done here, because obviously people are letting us know that this weapon is quite weak. It's not having the effect that it should do. And they're quite right. It's a 338 sniper rifle. It should be able to take out one troop with 1 round, and we've seen that it has at close range, 45 metres away. But when you're wanting to take long shots, which is what sniper rifles are designed for, you don't want to be fanning around taking that one shot and it doesn't kill your target straight away, because then it alerts the rest of the base that they're being fired at, completely ruins your stealth and your surprise. So for me, yeah, it is very, very underpowered. It should have taken this helicopter out by now. But we'll, leave that to you. You choose, you use it, you have a crack at it, you see how you think how it performs. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you found it informative. Jump on our Discord. We've got over 500 followers on there now, so it's going really, really well. We're doing competitions, photo and video competitions with prizes. We're also on Twitter as well, so you can jump on any of those. You can see some of the videos that we're being posted out, and you can jump on the community. We're doing podcasts that you can join in as well. Anyway, that's me done. That's the Paladin 9 SNR for me, underpowered. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Take care. Stay safe out there. Look after yourselves.